Hey there, Soulshines. It's Michelle here, and I'm inviting you to wake up and live. I'm taking advantage of being all dolled up today. I still don't have my teeth in because I'm waiting until my company is almost here before I put them in. So I just wanted to talk to you guys because it's been like 3 weeks, more than 3 weeks since I sent you guys a message, letting you know how much you were loved and that I love you, and that surgery went well, better than the doctor had expected, and recovery has been not as well as I had hoped. I had this huge aha the other day, and things have really settled down. I had had a lot of depression, a lot of frustration, a lot of awarenesses, like God didn't, like I had this belief inside of me that God doesn't keep his promises, and that really was like a profound awareness, and also like, holy cow, how can I heal quickly like he promised me if I don't believe he can keep his promises? It's like this weird little thing that happens. I'm just baffled by it. So of course I cleared that up as quickly as I could. Shortly after that, I got reminded that I need to pull energy in before I send it out. I spend so much time trying to go out and help people that I forget to take care of my own reserves. Spend so much time trying to send love out to people, I forget to gather love into me. And as my nature is to go into a room and gather in information before I choose how to act, then I need to also respond that way with my life. I need to gather in energy before I make a choice. So I've been practicing grounding a little differently. Instead of sending my energy down into the earth first, I've been allowing the earth to send up energy into me, and then I send down in, so that the process is reversed for me. And then I'm pulling energy in first before I send it out. I'm doing the same thing with God. This morning it felt very yummy, because as I felt the energy came down first, it came down on the outside of me like a caress, and then it began to come inside of me and to fill me up, and that was just perfect. And then after I do that, then I can go up and connect and receive more energy and start and do the cycle, because like, it's supposed to flow in a, like, I don't even think I can draw it in this little space. It's supposed to do like a figure eight thing, right? In all directions, multi-dimensional third figure eight. And I've been taught that you start with yourself and you send up the energy and you send down the energy, and then you pull the energy up and in, and you expand out and then maybe pull energy back in. This is what I've been taught, but I've been practicing doing it backwards. I've been practicing pulling in energy first and then going up, and then focusing on this up and down cycle, but starting with pulling it in first, pulling in healing, pulling in love, pulling in peace. And it was amazing what a difference this made for me. One of the most important parts of it is that I stopped forcing it. I was trying to force healing, I was trying to force joy, trying to force peace, but when I pulled it in, it it wasn't, it took away the force. It took in, oh, pull in love first and then allow it to go where it needs to go. Pull in healing energy first and then allowing it to go into where it needs to go. Amazing what a difference it makes. And I don't know that that's right for everybody, because I think that it has to do with how you approach the world. When you go out into the world, you observe before you interact, or do you interact and then think about what you did? Do you speak first and then think later? Do you observe and then respond? How do you interact with the world, I think, could be really important to how you interact with energy. So do you need to pull energy into you first? And so I pull in like light and love and peace from everything and everyone around me. And then I've decided to believe that my healing energy, my natural ability to heal, cleanses and purifies that energy so that when it goes back out and returns to the person that I gathered from, it returns with purity and can help contribute to greater healing for them. Because if they give me a spark of joy that I can gather in from them, because we all send off energy, right? So it's already coming out from them, but we don't always gather it into ourselves. And as empaths, we tend to think that we have to block off energy coming into us because we don't want to be overwhelmed with all of their feelings. But what if we believed instead that we gather in their energies, transmute it and clear it inside of us, and then send it back out with love and joy so that it just continues to flow, and as it goes back into them, it offers healing to them, so that that little spark that they sent out, next time they send it out, can be bigger, and that we ignite their spark by pulling their spark into us, clearing it and cleansing it, and sending it back out. That idea just fills me with so much more joy than the idea of blocking the energy around us, shielding from people. Because what if we just believed that we were here to make a difference and to transmute that energy, change that energy, improve that energy, raise the vibration of that energy so that they too could raise with vibration instead of shielding ourselves from them and disconnecting ourselves from the world. Isn't that some interesting things to think about? Remember, everybody, to let your light shine, to participate in the full cycle of shining and giving and receiving, gathering and healing. And I will see you guys next time. I love you guys.